What's up, y'all? Bring you guys another video. First things first, thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe for more boxing and please hit that like button. It helps out the video, it helps out the channel. I'd really appreciate it. So as you guys all saw in the beginning of this video, I shared a clip showing you guys the end of the Paul Gallen versus Lucas Browne fight. The same clip I posted up on with my post-fight thoughts video. Lucas Browne, if you guys didn't know, Lucas Browne and Paul Gallen fought a couple days ago, and Lucas Browne suffered his third loss in his professional career. Pretty much the ending of his career, at least in my opinion. I think he should definitely retire after this fight. And yeah, it was quite a shocker, at least from my point of view. I thought it was a shocker going into this fight. You know, Lucas Browne had this many wins and this many fights compared to Paul Gallen, who has more of a rugby background. You know, and knowing that Lucas Browne is, you know, big, heavy-handed, and he's a much bigger guy compared to Paul Gallen. You know, I thought Lucas Browne was gonna go out there and beat him, but obviously I was completely wrong. Paul Gallen beat him, stopped him in the first round, and a lot of people bring up that the idea that this fight was fixed, that Lucas Browne took a dive, that he intentionally lost this fight. You know, in my opinion, it's tough. It's tough. I mean, if you watch, you know, there are videos here online. If you watch the fight, I'm not gonna play it for copyright reasons. But you know, he was getting hit. He got caught with some decent shots, decent exchanges. There were some really good exchanges in there, and then he just got caught. And in my honest opinion, I just think that he just can't take a punch anymore. I guess, you know, he's at that point in his career. He's old. If you guys don't know, he's 42 years old now. He's old, and him getting knocked out by David Allen and Dillian White, you know, took a lot away from him, and he just can't take a punch. And Paul Gallen was, you know, really letting his hands go, and you know, I gotta give him a lot of props. But you know, a lot of people think otherwise. You know, this video, for an example, I mean, if you read the comments, this guy ain't happy. He said this is why I don't pay for fights anymore. Yeah, I'm just happy I was able to find the stream thanks to T Street Controversy for sharing that. Shout out to him. So I didn't have to pay any money to watch his fight, but I'm sure a lot of people lost money, and a lot of people were rooting for Paul Gallen to lose this one. He seems more popular than people hating on him, though. I was told that a lot of people hate him, but he seems actually a lot of people actually like him. And you know, people said that Lucas Browne looked very dreadful, looked even slower than when he fought Dillian White. Someone said that he fought like Ben Askren, and he kind of did, man. I'm gonna be honest, he kind of did. And then this guy was like, "That's what they call growing old in the ring." It is, man. I think he's just old. I don't think he took a dive. I honestly don't think so. There are people like here, like Lucas Browne deserves an Oscar for this performance. A lot of people really did think he took a dive, especially if you saw in the beginning of the clip. A lot of people bring up the idea that his corner, Lucas Browne's corner, was telling him to stay down. If you guys don't know, there are times when a fighter gets hurt, like in this case, when Lucas Browne was here, his corner was telling him to stay down. There are times where the corner tells you to stay down a bit just to recover your head, to recoup your mindset. But obviously, you know, Lucas Browne was wobbly when he was trying to get up. I think he was honestly hurt. I think he was. I think there's no way Lucas Browne would do that to himself, where he would take money and, you know, lose a fight in purpose. I don't think he would do that to himself. But then again, you know, I don't know him personally. I just know him as a fan, and money does talk. Money can do a lot of things to somebody. Definitely can make somebody take a dive. But yeah, man, I wouldn't expect that from Lucas Browne. I think he would be too proud to do something like that, in my opinion. But anyway, I just thought I'd share my thoughts because you know, I'm seeing it everywhere that at least in my video, A lot of people are saying that he took a dive, and I don't know shit about boxing because apparently, rugby players make a very good boxer. I mean, I know Anthony Mundine was a very good boxer, but come on, man. I mean, who honestly? To, Paul Gallen, how many fights? Let's look real quick. Paul Gallen had 11 pro fights going into this fight against Lucas Browne. Lucas Browne is a former top contender. I mean, you can't blame me for picking Lucas Browne to win this fight over a 39-year-old rugby player who's only had 11 pro fights going into this fight. I mean, come on, man. You can't blame me for that. I mean, I'm not the most knowledgeable guy when it comes to sports in Australia, but if there's one thing I know, I'd definitely I'd lean towards a boxer over a rugby player when it comes to predicting fights. So, anyway, let me know your thoughts in the comments. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. Like always, have a great day. All right, thanks.